just a question, because you're able to, like, you lose hope when you see the views of the population, right? But this is the same thing that causes many Israelis to lose hope when it comes to peace with the Palestinians, right? They look at the same thing. They look at how many are radicalized, how many support the October 7th attacks, how many would wish them gone, and they reach a similar conclusion. So this is actually something that both sides have in common, that we have lost hope with peace with the other side, and we give similar reasons for why we've lost hope. It's actually interesting. It's something worth considering. At the end of the day, people are not born hating another side. They're not born evil. It is our environment that makes us this way. So just like I know you very well believe that Palestinians would change given a different environment, well, the same is true for Israelis given a different environment.
But
Israelis are born in a militarized society where they all need to serve, where almost all of us have lost friends in war or terror attacks. Yeah, it's true we live considerably better lives than Palestinians. We have um, much more power than them, but we too are raised in an environment which radicalizes us over time. So I think we need to understand this both ways.
I think that's definitely something. But on the other hand, you would have to say, okay, how many times was there periods of quiet? Then the problem is that, like right now, you can say, okay, I can understand Israelis because of October 7th was shocking to them. I can understand why they become radicalized. I can understand October 2nd. And I don't say this, I'm saying this is what Israelis say. Israelis supported peace. And then when the second intifada came and there was 1,000 Israelis killed in bus bombings and attacks, they changed their mind. It radicalized them. And then when October 7th came, it further radicalized them. So these two events further radicalized Israel's and made them more up to opposition to peace. But on the other hand, hasn't the continuing occupation? I mean, from again the settlements that went when Oslo was signed, 250 settlers lived in the West Bank. Then in 2000, when the second intifada happened, it was like 450,000. Today we're at 750,000. So when people, and I see some of the comments here, they're saying that it's always Israel's fault. Palestinians, blame. I'm going to blame Israel because Israel has conducted this policy. So, for example, if you want to know how Palestinians felt, like those who say, "Oh, yay, October 7th was an event," and they celebrated it, this is the mentality that you have because of what has been continuing. So, what you and other Israelis felt on October 7th is what Palestinians feel 364 days of the year. And I hate to say that, it's awful, but you have to look at it from that. And unless you have, because here's the thing, it's a fact. When in 2000, if you go to the 1990s, if you go to the 2000s, even 2010s, there were periods of months, years of calm, but nothing happened in the end. We don't see a result. Whether we fight, resist, whether we attack, or whether we have calm and absolutely nothing, the settlements are still being built. The military is still there. Israel's still turning right. So it's like, if there's no changes on the ground, there's no changes in policy, what's the incentive?